Hey everyone, happy Monday after Youth Congress. I'm sure you're all wide awake and excited about it being Monday. I promised probably a month ago to go live about dealing with anxiety in regards to people pleasing. So I thought Monday would be a great time to do it. So if you don't care, fast forward through the next few clips. If you do care, stay tuned. So the question I got is how do you deal with anxiety in regards to people pleasing? And let me back up and say, there is a definition to anxiety. My husband is an English major, and he always tells me words mean things. And let's define what anxiety is. Anxiety is not just a passing word, like people use OCD as just meaning that you like to keep things straight. Obsessive compulsive disorder is a whole lot more than just wanting to keep things straight. But society has taken that word and made it just a desire to be clean. And that's not what it is at all. So let's talk what anxiety is. So anxiety is something that goes beyond normal behavior. I feel like it's cool now to say that you struggle with anxiety. Anxiety is not something that is naturally occurring. For instance, if you get nervous before you public speak, that's not anxiety. That's just normal. It's normal to get nervous before you speak. It's normal to get nervous before you sing to an audience. That's normal behavior. So likewise, it is normal behavior to get frustrated or nervous about trying to please people. It's not necessarily defined as anxiety. That's not exactly anxiety. Anxiety is when it completely overwhelms you. So if you heard my lesson on I did at First Church on a Sunday morning about fear and anxiety, you'll see that I'm very clear on not claiming things in your life. Stop claiming that you have anxiety and that you deal with anxiety just because you get anxious in certain situations. The enemy would love to trick us up and just say, well, I'm claiming this in my life. I have anxiety, and so it's going to completely debilitate me. No. Stop claiming that in your life, first of all. But secondly, if you do get frustrated or if you do get overwhelmed trying to people please, then there is a solution to that as well. And it's not necessarily that you have anxiety about it. It's that you are trying too hard to do something God never intended for you to do. God intended us to please Him and to please His desire, His will, and it's not necessarily our job to make sure all humans everywhere are happy. So something I went through in the last year has kind of opened my eyes to what really matters in my life and who really matters in my life, whose opinions I actually care about. And my husband and I were on the phone with a good friend of ours, and he said he made a list of the 5 people that their opinions were the most important opinions, and their influence, if they said it, then it would cause lifestyle change in me. So Tyler and I sat down and wrote down the people in our lives that if they contact us, if they reach out to us and say, you know what, I am displeased with something that you are doing and I feel like you need to change it, that no questions asked, those 5 people on that list, we will change our behavior based on what they tell us. And I feel like a lot of times especially with social media, everyone's opinion seems to matter. And that's just not the case in your life. Now, if those 5 people call and tell me, look, Tennille, your behavior is off, your attitude is off, your spirit is wrong, then I'll change. I'll take their criticism. But if somebody on a social media page comments on something that I'm doing, I don't even know who they are, and I have to click on the link and then their page is blocked, or they just have pictures of deer and wolves as their profile pictures, and you don't know who they are, don't let their opinion get in your way of doing what you feel is right and what God has led you to do, because their opinions don't matter. They should not even be allowed to speak into your life. But yet, social media has given us all an equal platform. It's given every one of us an opinion, and it's given us the right or the felt right to criticize or to offer our opinion on absolutely everything. And so you have to be careful about whose opinion you allow in your life. Some people don't need an opinion in your life. I have people all the time comment on posts of mine, send me messages when I do the questions, asking questions that are wildly critical and overly just hateful. And I'll laugh about them, I'll delete them, and I'll move on. And I won't lie and say sometimes it doesn't bother me, but I can't let those people that I don't even know their names, all I know is a screen name of theirs, speak into my life and me change my behavior based on a no-named person on social media trying to tell me that what their opinion of what I'm doing. And so here we go. If you struggle with people pleasing, and this is for you, put down social media, stop looking at everybody's opinion of you, and pray that God gives you 5 people in your life that you will listen to and you will accept their criticism. Because we can't please everybody. We're not God and we're not ice cream. We're never going to make everybody happy. It's never going to be always right. You're never going to do stuff that pleases the whole world all the time. It's not going to happen. People are going to be disappointed in you. People are going to feel you should have done things differently. And especially in the ministry or in a volunteer leadership role where everybody has an opinion about what it is that you do and they feel like their opinion is crucial to your growing and they feel the need to let you in. Remember that you are pleasing an audience of one, and all you care about is hearing 2 nail-scarred hands clap together. And if those 2 hands are clapping, then nobody else's opinion matters. And so we give, we serve to the best of our ability, remembering that we are flesh, we are humans, we mess up, we make mistakes, but we are pleasing an audience of one. And if we keep that in mind and we keep our focus on Him, people pleasing goes by the wayside.